Thomas Alvarez, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland. One out, runner at second. Thomas Alvarez steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hit.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall, but foul. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Swing, and he popped it up. Martinez under it. That's out number 2. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. The 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Alvarez fires over to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Guardians fail to score. They trail things. Alvarez digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Here comes the runner. In to score from first. Throw cut off to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit. And the 0-1. Out to short. Alvarez. Tosses to first. He's out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Montgomery on his horse around third. Relay throw home. He will score. It's 9-0.
Up next is Chicago.
Man at second here with 2 away. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog. You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Now a quick throw to first. Alvarez back on a dive. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 10 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 11-0. 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Alvarez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one hammered back there. And that one is out of here. All muscle to center field. And they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at.
So 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Ramirez.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. To second, and he's safe.
He's safe.
Chase DeLauder now at the plate. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and that'll do it.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Thomas Alvarez comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So up next for Chicago, Thomas Alvarez. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
Nice curveball for a strike. Out towards right center field. Jones has a beat on it. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fastball is outside. This one in the air, center field. Martinez should have this one. 2 down. Back here in Cleveland. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So runner at second, 2 down. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. The White Sox down to their final strike. Well struck left field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. And they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Knew what pitching was.
So 2 down. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. This could end it. Lined into right. Base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Alvarez steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Just missed.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
2 on, 2 outs.
At the tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. White Sox down a run here at the top of the ninth. Chopper to second.
Beat it out, beat it out.
Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Alvarez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Thomas Alvarez. The White Sox could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. And that one wrapped foul.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and quickly one away in the second. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now here's Nolan Jones. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short, Alvarez. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Guardians.
1 out and a runner at second.
The shortstop, Thomas Alvarez.
This one in the air, center field. Valera settles underneath it. Out number 2. Here's Brian Rocchio. Man at second. Swing at a ground ball. That's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. So 2 down. Thomas Alvarez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball. And a 1-1. That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Ball right there. Good job.
Up next is Chicago, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. One and 2 here. In the dirt. In the air, right field. And that is that. So 2 on with 2 away. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. Slow roller to first, Manzardo. Steps on the bag himself, ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Alvarez.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it, and there's one down. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the last of the third. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Alvarez in the box, lays off for ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a 2-1 on the way. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Oh, caught up in a rundown now.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So digging in, Everson Pereira.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2. Now, Chase Maidra. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Acuna around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Double steal. Here's a high chopper. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The White Sox would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Man at second. On the ground. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the White Sox.
Thomas Alvarez digs in now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Kafis under it. And that'll do it. Man at first with 1 gone. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Out to short. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away. big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. C.J. Pappas digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Alvarez with a mediocre showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.